Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to start this video with a quandary. You have an E46 M3 with an S85 V10 from the E92 M3 mated to a DCT gearbox as a track car. What do you daily? Something practical you would think. I have an E92 here that could be used as a daily, but this one has a difference. It doesn't have an S65 in it anymore. It has the S85 V10 from the E60 M5. From the outset, this car doesn't look too different to a standard E92 M3. It's actually pretty subtle. You can see it's got BBS FIRs, which usually mean business. It's actually running stock brakes. You can see it has some bucket seats and the rear seats are missing and a wing at the back, and it's running an Akrapovic exhaust. So there's some clues that someone has slightly modified this car, but there's absolutely no clue, apart from if you hear it, as to what lies underneath that bonnet. And under the standard looking bonnet is the legendary S85 V10 engine from the E60 M5, and in this case it's mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox. They have rebuilt this engine with higher compression, so it's making 570 horsepower, and they've raised the RPM limit to 8,700 RPM. I can't wait to hear what this sounds like through that Akrapovic exhaust. You know how much we love E92 M3s, but is this better than an E92 M and a V8? I'm looking forward to finding out. Let's go out with the owner and see what the car's like. So I'm very excited to drive Captain Gaskank's daily driver.
It's my daily car.
V10 in an E92 M3 with a manual gearbox. First thing you notice is the sound. Obviously the V10 is probably the best sounding engine BMW have made. And it is quick. It just picks up speed ridiculously. Obviously you've got a lighter weight in the E92 compared to the E60 M5, and this CAE shifter actually feels really good. So this is the manual gearbox from the E92 M3, and they've lightened a lot of things in the drive line. So you've got the carbon drive shaft from the F80 M3, you've got a lightweight flywheel, and you can really feel it in the revs. It revs up super quick. And for a road car, it rides really nice. KWV3 Club Sport. It's comfortable, and the seats super supportive. But I never thought I'd get to drive a V10 in this car. So as this is a road car and not a track car, it has stock brakes with a combination of Paget and endless pads.
I think we changed the brakes from the M4, the ceramic braking for the M4 inside.
That would make it brake amazingly well. I like the shift from the CAE, it's nice.
It's very nice,
yeah.
I love it.
Whoa. So it has fully functioning MDM, which is good when the car has this much power. So the engine actually has 570 horsepower, so that's about 70 above what a stock car has, and that's been rebuilt with higher compression. The engine?
It's high compression.
High compression engine, and obviously a suitable tune to go with it. Well, it feels ridiculously quick in this body shape. And when you told me this was your daily, I was like, he's crazy, but you could actually drive this.
Yeah, it's only
every day, very easily.
It's only my daily for the summer.
For summer?
Summer daily, yes. For the winter, it's...
For four-wheel drive?
Yeah, I need four-wheel drive for the winter.
So exhaust-wise, this car has an Akrapovic slip-on, which just enhances that V10 sound. But I mean, you could easily drive this daily. about that noise. And obviously on the road, we were talking about the weight of the engine on the front. I can't tell immediately, but maybe on the track, when you push the car, you would feel this.
I think the most people don't feel the 30 or 40 kilograms more.
Only someone like you who really pushes the car.
When you push the car, it's a different in the small corners. But for high-speed corners, it's very good.
Yeah. So the wheels are very lightweight. They're BBS FIRs, so they probably weigh maybe what, 6-7 kg per wheel.
The wheel is under 8 kilogram.
Okay. Yeah, it's very lightweight. So you've tried to take the weight out as much as you can in the rotating mass.
Yes.
To make the car.
That is the idea.
Yeah.
And you see, when you drive in the city, you have put in the six gear.
Yeah.
You push the gas and it's drive normally.
Let's try it. That's 6th gear, and it does drive normally. It's not struggling at all. The software seems to be very resolved. The engine map is nice. It's smooth. It drives like a factory, how I would expect it to. There's no like skipping. Yeah, I'm impressed. This is really good.
I see you have a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah,
so you said 100 to 200, this will do 7.3 seconds.
7.3 seconds. This was the cold weather.
Yeah.
5 or 7 degrees.
Okay. Yeah, this is amazing. When we said we were going to come and check some cars out at SpeedTec, I honestly didn't know this was going to be here, so this is a huge surprise for me.
Normally, it is not. Yeah, it's a special build from SpeedTec, but change every engine in every cars, no?
Yeah.
From BMW.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like when people talk to us about doing engine swaps, we're like, well, whatever you think is going to cost, like times that by 2 or 3. But yeah, these guys at SpeedTec have a lot of experience in putting these engines in different cars. It's things that you would dream of, and you make it real.
Yes. This car was a dream car for me.
Yeah.
And it's a driver's car.
Yeah. And the clutch is standard?
The clutch is standard.
Yeah, it feels like a factory clutch, the operation of it. It's very cool.
You have no problem with the clutch.
Yeah, I'm super impressed. Yeah, that is fast. So even in the dry, that's like it's first and second spin and a third gear.
Yes.
Grips. Yeah. How do I sum this car up? It's the first time I've driven a manual V10, and it's the first time I've driven a V10 in an E92 M3. I'm very familiar with the chassis and that engine, but the thought of putting them together is a bit insane, but it works really well. And as much as I love DCT, in this car, because it's more about the fun and not how fast you can go, the manual gearbox with the CAE shifter works really well. I was surprised at how good it was. Car revs up really fast with the work they've done on the lightweight flywheel. And with these SpeedTec cars, I've used the term before, but they're just really resolved. Everything works as it should do. You think you're driving a factory car. Honestly, they are that good. And if you didn't know and you gave it to somebody, they wouldn't know apart from the noise coming out of the exhaust, which is obviously sublime. The V10 is the best sounding engine BMW M have made. And with the Speedtec guys, I think we've barely scratched the surface. We've talked about 3 of their cars and driven them, but there's 2 more over there, an E92 M3 with an S85 swap, and I believe that is SMG. And then over there, you've got an E46 M3 with an S85 and a manual gearbox. Maybe we can come back at a later date and check those cars out. But Captain Gaskrank has invited me to the ring to take me out in the E46, and I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you guys again for the opportunity. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please remember to subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on. If you want to join the conversation, please drop us a comment below and we will do our best to respond to you. And if you're running out of things to watch, why don't you watch one of these 2?